All right, still going. All right. Hello, traders, and welcome to the Simple Forex Setup Show. I'm going to share some setups for 10 currency pairs on the 4-hour time frame. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them into the chat box and I'll answer as I go or at the end of the show. So I'm going to share my screen now. All right, so I'm going to go through first 3 trades. I'm already in those trades. So first one is Euro AUD. I took that trade yesterday. It's a long. So looking at the higher time frame, I'm now looking at a long from the bottom of the channel on the weekly. So yesterday I entered there just above that big green bar and stop loss just below. So I'm staying in that now. The next currency pair I'm going to look at is GBP USD. So that one I also entered yesterday for a short. So I'm looking at the channel there on the weekly and then coming off the top of the horizontal. So looking for a short again there. Entered just below this red bar there. Stop loss just above that one. So still in that one now. We'll see how it goes. Next currency pair I'm going to have a look at is GBP JPY. So I entered that trade yesterday, but it's still within the range. So if you wanted to, you can enter this trade as well. This one is GBP JPY for a short. So coming off that horizontal and looking at that channel on the weekly and daily. So I'm looking at a short from the top there. Let me just have a look at the chat. Hi, Helen. Welcome to the show. Good to have you. So, okay, GBP JPY. So I'm already in for short. If you want to enter the same parameters, just hop onto the Telegram channel and the entry and exit criteria are there. And I'll see what happens with that. Next currency pair I'm going to have a look at is AUD USD. So AUD USD, I actually missed the trade off the top there. I'm looking for a short. So this is on the weekly. I'm looking at that channel and I'm at the moment at the top of the channel. That's what it looks like on the daily. And I would have liked to actually enter just there. Let me make that a bit bigger there. But I missed it. So I'm looking at the price now. If the price goes a bit further up and there's some good price action, I would probably enter at that point. But not at the moment, it's too low. So that's a missed trade unless there is some reversal first. And then I would look for short again. Let me just check the messages. I was in year 3 yesterday, went the other way. Will they turn around? Which 3? Helen, which ones did you enter? Why do you say they went the other way? Will they turn around? Let me know which 3, Helen, and which 3 you entered. All right, next currency pair I'm going to look at is Euro USD. And Euro USD, I'm looking for a long. I'm looking for the price to drop a little bit further though. So on the weekly, I'm looking at the moment, it's a little bit of a ranging market. So looking at the bottom of the range and taking the trade long in the upward direction. So at the moment, it's already up at the top near that peak there. So I'm looking for the price to come down a bit, drop, and then I would be looking for a reversal around this area. So maybe a bit further lower around here. So that might take a while to set up. So not something probably today. All right, let me go back to the. So GBP JPY. Yep, so still in GBP JPY and waiting. GBP USD and Euro USD. GBP USD is currently still going, and it's going in our direction. Euro USD. Euro USD. If you're in that for short, that should still be going well. Not sure what you mean that it reversed. I'm in Euro AUD long, GBP USD short, and GBP JPY short at the moment. So those are the ones. If you want to see the entries, have a look on the Telegram channel. It should all be there. All right, next currency pair I'm going to look at is USD JPY. USD JPY, I'm looking for a short. So we're currently at that resistance line there. It hasn't really been moving far from it. So I'm looking for the price to go a little bit closer, if possible, to that horizontal line. Even though up here would probably be good, but anything higher than that would be better, would give me more confidence. And then I would be looking for a short then. All right, next currency pair, Euro JPY. Euro JPY, I'm looking for a short. That one is at the moment setting up quite nicely. So let's see what happens. In terms of the weekly view, I'm looking at it as the channel going down of the horizontal. And at the moment, we're at the top of the channel. So would be looking at a reversal around there. So looking for any reversal on the 4 hourly for an entry for a short. Let me just check the chat. Euro AUD. Yeah, so you're in Euro AUD, great. Then that's that should at the moment be in profit. So we are hanging in there. The same three. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah. So two are in profit and one is still within the risk zone. The next currency pair I'm going to have a look at is USD CAD. Now, USD CAD. At the moment, I'm looking for a short. Yeah, this one, not that confident. It's still sort of around that horizontal line, and it could potentially go either way. So I'm just going to wait for some better price action. In terms of the daily, at the moment, if I could get a small bar and then tomorrow, see what the price action is tomorrow, then if there is a reversal, possibly doing a short after that. Next currency pair I'm going to have a look at is Euro GBP. So Euro GBP, I'm looking for long. I would like the price to pull back down to this area first. So at the moment, I'm looking at it as a ranging market. It is going up from that bottom support. So I'm looking for long. Yeah, but I do like the pullback on the 4-hourly first, like a proper pullback. So I would prefer the price to be a lot lower, but let's see what happens. Looking for that long setup. And the last currency pair I'm looking at is GBP CAD, and GBP CAD I'm looking at short. So on the weekly, it's been in that range. So I'm looking at short of the top of the range at 1.75. On the daily, it's coming back. So any reversal around this area or higher towards the horizontal line would be fabulous. So a reversal to go back down. So looking for a short in that area. All right, let me check the chat. 3. I have to get back in. Yes, Helen. If you were in, why did you get out? Because they're going all right. Euro AUD still going up, and GBP USD is still going down. Is your stop loss maybe too tight? You panic. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. First rule of trading. Yes. So once you get in, right, I always set the targets, 1 to 1, 2 to 1, and 3 to 1 initially, and then see what happens. If you're getting out too early, then that means you're taking very small profit for a really big risk, which is not really going to work in the long term to make you a profitable trader, because too many small profits don't really outweigh the risks being taken. Okay, so try and stay in and just manage the stop loss with a trailing stop. Trying not to lose. Yes, we're all doing that. Awesome. Yes, we're all doing that. The thing is, when you have some really good trades, if you can get one trade that gets you to 1, 2, 3 profit target, then you can afford to have a couple of losses and still be in profit. Whereas if you're taking very small profits and you're getting out too early, then you can't afford to lose. You're right, because you can't afford to get back to the stop loss, because that is too far away. Okay, so yeah, my advice would be to hold on and manage the stop loss to a trailing stop as the price goes in the direction of the trade that you're in. Hope that helps. Yeah, I did go the other way. It's still, so GBP JPY is still in that entry area. So yes, it did get us in, and now it's about halfway, not even. Okay, so we're still looking for this to be a short. It may or may not happen. We don't know, but overall, it it balances out the other two trades. So you got to remember, we can't predict what happens for each individual trade. It's the strategy overall. So if we follow the strategy and take the same trades following the strategy, then overall that strategy, if it's profitable, then obviously we get profit. But we can't guarantee the outcome of each individual trade. It's more like over 100 trades, we can predict how profitable or not a strategy is. All right. So yeah, we don't know at the moment if GBP JPY is going to come down or not, but we are holding on. Holding on. Well, I'm holding on. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. I will be back on live next Wednesday, 1 p.m. Singapore time. In the meantime, if you want to follow me on the Telegram group, I will put that in my in the chat, and you can follow along during the week on the Telegram group. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks, Helen, for your questions. Hope I was able to help. And I'll see you next week, 1 p.m. Singapore time. Bye for now.